Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Today I am making an A2 card for you using the Whimsy Stamps Snow Peeps 4x6 stamp set and a gel plate pull from my stash. I used my Misty, of course, and I chose VersaFine Clair Nocturne Black ink to stamp them out. So I am using my Arteza Everblend Ultra markers. I got them for Christmas and I just wanted to play with them, but you can use whatever your favorite coloring medium is. You can watercolor, you can color pencil, whatever you want, and just have fun with it. Now, I have to admit, I am no colorist. I just kind of do what works well for me, what I think looks good in that moment. And again, just playing with these markers. Not really sure at this point how they were going to work out, but I just went from light to dark and dark back to light. And then I just kind of blend it all out in the end. And I have to say, I'm pretty happy with these markers, and I'm really happy with the way these images came out. Now you can see that I'm coloring this guy up in blue, and then the snowman that I actually use on my card is a green one because I played around and I just chose to go with the green one in the end when it was time to make my card. So keeping in mind that all colors have shadows, they all have highlights and lowlights, that goes the same with white, right? So snow, snowmen, cotton, all of those kinds of things have shadows. And so I used my lightest gray marker to add some shadows to all of my snow people. So putting my scene together, you can see that I have fussy cut all of my little snow people images out, but I needed some snowy banks. And I have these beautiful cloud edger dies, and they have a fun stitch detail. And I decided to flip them over, get some extra use out of them, and create snowy banks with these cloud dies. I think they're sweet. So I just kind of layer them up. I put the first one down, cut off the excess with my scissors, nestled the second kind of snowy hill back in there. Kind of some big old snowy ski moguls. Is that what they're called? Are they called moguls? It's what I call them. Anyway, so just billowy snowbanks, right? So just snipping off the excess. And then, of course, next I'm going to have to create a sky. So I don't know about you guys, but I love to use my gel press. So this is a pull from my stash. It is probably from this time last year. I was using my gel plate a lot. And I just think it's fun. It kind of has that cool, kind of snowy, stormy sky look. And I just wanted to use it. But I also wanted to add some extra love and some kind of extra soft, billowy detail. So that is where the red rubber heart border stamp came in. And I just stamped it in some sticky ink. And I heat embossed it with some white embossing powder from my stash. And it just added that nice little detail to the back. Now you can see I am just kind of building my scene, putting all my snow people down. But off screen, I went ahead and layered up all my pieces. And so I have my panel, and I used the Shaker Maker rectangle die set to kind of create some detail around the edges, give it some nice clean cut edges. And then I layered it with a kind of a tealy blue cardstock from my stash in the back, and then I mounted it to a card base. So once I have all that put together and I have all of my people on there, you see, first of all, before I talk about the sentiment, I want to let you know I didn't use any of the stick arms. You guys use the stick arms if you want to. That's why they're there, and I'm sure that I will use them on other cards in the future. But for this one, I just didn't want them. I felt like there was enough going on already, especially with that gel plate pull and the heart background. I felt like that was a lot, so I just left the arms off. But for my sentiment, I am a winter baby, and so I just thought it would be fun to make this into a winter birthday card. So warm birthday wishes, and I already had the words stamped out. I used my scissors to kind of bubble cut around them, and I think they're fun. I think the card is fun. I think it's whimsical, no pun intended. And I don't know about you guys, but I would love to get a sweet little birthday card like this. You guys let me know what you think. What is your favorite coloring medium? And tell me, do you live somewhere where it's cold and you can make actual snowmen? Or does your snowman experience come from stamps like mine does now? As always, I thank you for spending some time with me. Like, subscribe, comment as you're inclined. I'll love to meet with you downstairs in the comments, and I will list and link everything that I've used for Whimsy stamps. And this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Mwah! I am out.